Victor Drive X12 or Yonex 77 Pro. You guys have been asking for this video, so this is it. And I have here Meilyne, my daughter. She's gonna help me with this video. And the main reason why she's here is because
I use the 77 Pro.
that's right. And so she's 12 years old, and you've been using it for how many years now? About 2 years, eh? 2 or so years. So, so she's been using about 10 years old. So Victor Drive X12 has been advertised as a balance racket. Do you know what I mean by balance?
Equally heavy in head and bottom.
That's right, right? While your one, the Astrox series, is slightly head heavy, okay? So Meilyne used to play with the N800. Now the reason why she started with the N800 because it was really light, really easy to swing, nice and flexible, had lights. It was a really nice racket to play with her. But then she kind of go, I wanted more power. Hey. And then the Astrox just came out, and a lot of top female players were using it as well. And so we thought, hey, give it a try. And then she loved it because, why do you feel that was giving you more power over the N800?
It's head heavy.
It was head heavy, so how do you think it affected your swing?
I don't know.
So technically, if the head is heavy, that means by the time we get through this vertical plane, the weight of the head will drop down.
Yeah.
So it's actually punching the shuttle. Does that make sense? Right? So one thing I want to ask Meilyne, do you feel it slow for you at all? Because being head heavy, thing like drive, it should feel slower.
It's honestly fine.
Maybe she doesn't play fast enough to know.
Hey!
This is supposed to be head heavy, while this is balanced. But from my initial test, I feel this is slightly head heavy. Because the arcsaber 11 Pro, that is a balanced racket from Yonex range, and that I feel really balanced. While this is slightly head heavy. So Meilyne gonna swing this for the first time. Just do a swing. Can you step back? Just do a big swing. Okay, listen to the sound. It's quite low pitch, right? Now listen to this sound. Don't you feel that more high pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the lower pitch, right? So you guys trying to listen, go. We're playing music here. Can you hear the difference? You can hear the difference, right? I think the other thing I want you to feel is how much of this forearm muscle you use when you swing. Go. Okay? Yeah, keep going.
Not a lot.
Yeah, a few more time. Okay, here you go. Here's Meilyne trying this for the first time. Go. What feel easier?
They feel the same.
They feel the same? They don't feel the same. Why am I asking a 12 years old to do a review with me? See, I feel with the heavy racket, when I swing, can you move, Meilyne, so I don't hit you? So when I swing, there's a lot of momentum coming through. So by the time it comes to here, I have to really use my forearm muscle to actually stop it from keep going, right? So if you do like a big stick smash, it's a lot of weight. While with this racket, you're trying to do stick smash. Yeah. Okay, I'll try this.
Really.
I'll try that, stick smash. Which one is easier?
A bit easier.
That one is easier, right? Yes.
Yeah, you're old.
So even with an overhead swing, between the 77 Pro and the Drive X12, I just feel I'm using way less forearm power to actually just swing through. There's a lot less momentum from this racket head down here for me to control. While this, you can really feel the racket head moving through. You want to try again? See if you can notice that, Meilyne. See if you feel the forearm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
It's a bit less.
Don't you feel it's a bit less effort on the body?
That's what I just said.
Yes. Okay. Do drive swing. Go. Fast as you can. Yeah. Okay. Go. Okay. I should go as fast as you can. Okay. I'll try this. What is easier? Which one is easier? You can't tell the difference?
A little bit.
A little bit with that, right? So everything, so Meilyne is discovering everything just a little bit easier on that, isn't it?
Yeah, but this won't give me more power.
But would it give her more power? So
That one would.
Oh, okay. Let's have a hit and then we'll see, okay? She's going to start with a 77 Pro. So Meilyne will start with a 77 Pro and I start with a Drive X12. Okay, we're just going to clear for now. Okay, we're just going to clear for now. Okay. Punch it forward. That's it. Okay, so that's my impression of the 77 Pro over the Drive X. So with the 77 Pro, when you use your kinetic chain, you actually don't feel the heaviness of this racket at all. Hey, right? It's actually very effort to hit through. Feel the 77 Pro giving you more power? I definitely agree. I do think the 77 Pro is a lot easier to hit, clear. The 77 Pro is actually feel a little bit easier to clear than a Drive X12. And that is understandable because with the extra head weight, is more power or more momentum going through the air and punching the shuttle. So I feel for the same swing, for the same effort, the shuttle, the racket, once it gets through about here, the racket speed up quite a lot more in the second half of the phrase. And they're typical for impact as well, so it really helps to punch the shuttle. The Drive X12 is still really easy to clear, but certainly the 77 Pro is a bit easier. You saw the angle of Meilyne smash. Meilyne actually, for her height, she has a really good steep smash. I am curious to really see if Meilyne could feel the difference in angle or steepness of her smash. Because I feel the Drive X12 is really good against steep shot. Oh, it's too steep. The racket too steep for Meilyne to handle. Oh, that's not bad. Go. Nice. Nice. Go.
I want that racket back.
She's not used to this?
I don't like this racket anymore.
Oh, okay then. Okay, so certainly in the last low field shots, Meilyne, I feel the shuttle come off faster off your racket. See, that was quite fast. So certainly from a defender point of view, I felt the shuttle came off faster, or it came to me faster when Meilyne used a 77 Pro, right? Once again, which is as expected. Okay, my turn to smash, okay? I start off with the Drive X12.
Whoops.
I want to try the 77 Pro.
How did I get that? '77's a bit faster.
A little bit?
Only I had a magical racket that could switch between the two and I smash and defend.
Okay, so you're saying defense is easier with the Drive X12. Okay, right. Now I want to try and smash again.
When you use the 77 Pro, it's a bit faster.
A little bit, but not much. Yeah? Okay, try it again. How about angle-wise? How's my angle between the two?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Okay. So basically, everything that Meilyne is experiencing is what we would expect, right? That is, if you want power, like clear and smash, the slight heavy weight really helps. When it comes to defending, which is really short, sharp swing, she found the drive X12 was a little bit easier, isn't it? Right? Okay? So we're gonna try to see what we do like drop shot. Yeah? Because drop shot, it's gonna be interesting because the weight of this should help with the drop shot, but I feel that drop shot of the drive X12 is really easy as well. So let's see what we think, okay?
I like the grip on that one more.
You like the grip on this one?
Because my grip's old.
Yeah, this is a nice grip, eh? And this is actually straight from the factory. So it's really, really nice grip. So,
Oh my gosh.
see, I feel this racket is so nice to do a drop, like, yeah.
I feel like this racket is easier for me to lift because it like, when I throw it, it just gives me more power when I lift.
See, I reckon you're gonna find it easier with this to lift, okay? So Meilyne using the 77 Pro. Use your fingers. Nice.
I like slicing with this racket.
You like slicing with that. Okay, let's see if you like slicing with the Victor one.
What the?
Use your finger.
I don't like this racket slicing wise.
Why?
Because it's not going steep enough.
What do you mean not going steep enough?
See?
So you reckon the 77 Pro give you more angle? Hey? See, I reckon you're one. I reckon you got steeper angle with a Victor. Okay, we're gonna go to drive. Drive should be quite obvious, right? Meilyne does like a 77 Pro.
A bit easier.
Is a bit easier. So essentially everything you like in terms of speed and lightness, it's just a little bit.
Yeah, so all the differences is not like big differences, it's just a little bit.
It's a little bit.
Because
okay.
that one's only partially head heavy. It's not like really head heavy.
Yeah.
And if you want speed, you go for this one. If you want power, you go for that one.
Okay.
Accuracy is in terms about the same.
So what do you think?
The Victor racket is a bit faster, but all the differences are not vague, like
Not big.
big differences, just small differences. So with driving, the Victor racket is a bit easier, but the differences aren't very big. It's only a little bit because the Victor racket is not exactly balanced. It's a little
slightly
bit heavy.
head heavy, yeah.
And the Yonex racket is not too head heavy, it's just a bit head heavy, but it's more head heavy than this.
Yes.
So I'm thinking if you want to go with like speed, you go with the Victor racket, but if you want power, you go with the 77 Pro. But in accuracy is about the same.
Accuracy about the same,
Accuracy is about the same.
Yes.
So yeah.
Do you feel when you hit with the Victor or the 7 Pro, could you feel the racket lag behind the handle?
Not really.
Not really, eh? Right? I feel the shaft stiffness is very similar. I think this is actually more flex. You're trying to bend it. Tell me which one do you think more flex? Yeah, which one there?
This one.
This one more flex, eh? Yeah, exactly. This one more flex, and it's also slightly more heavy, head heavy. While this one, while the drive X12 is slightly lighter in terms of head weight, but the shaft is slightly stiffer, right? So I think in terms of driving for double, this is a very easy racket. It's almost like the My 1000 ZZ, which is a headlight, super stiff shaft. So this has a bit more weight, but shaft is slightly softer, but still stiff. So I feel this quite responsive for driving, right? But I think that one, and I think Meilyne's quite right, with a slightly heavier head weight on the 77 Pro and a slightly softer shaft, right? Even though you don't really feel the whip like you would feel like with the N800, but I think that combination adds quite a lot of power. Make the clear that a little bit easier. When you swing hard, I feel my body have to work harder with this. than with this. You probably don't notice it. She's not old like me. She's only 12. What does she know about sore muscle and sore body? If you want an easy racket to play with, you go with this one.
If you want power, you go with this one.
You go with that one. Yes, but that one will be a bit more physically demanding, right? It does give you more power.
For old people.
For old people, you know, who really want an easy game on the body, I think the Drive X12 is nice. Do you think you could learn to use this?
Probably.
Probably. It's still a nice racket enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? But you still prefer your one?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
So I think the 77 Pro actually suits Meilyne because with
I need power.
She needs power. She needs help from the racket.
Small.
Yeah.
So I need power.
Yes.
And I wonder why I'm small.
I know you guys are laughing right now. And her double game is not fast enough to really need a faster responsive racket. While me, I can generate the power, but I need it in a racket that's easier on my body to play with. And because I play at high level double, I need that responsiveness. And especially I like to play mid-court and I like to play front court. So this racket will really help. Rackets are very subjective. It depends on your ability, your skill, the style that you play, and what you're looking for. And remember, you really only want to stay with one racket. You don't want to play like one racket for single, one racket for double, one racket for mix. That would be horrible because you constantly have to adjust a few. So the Drive X12 is a very all-rounder racket. What do you think? You kind of like, it's not super fast like the 1000ZZ, but it's not super powerful like the 100ZZ, but it's a really nice medium.
Basically, if you can't generate enough power, the 77 Pro is good. But if you can generate the power and you just want something easier than the...
And faster.
What is it called?
The Drive X12.
The Drive X12 is better.
You never felt tired using that racket, right? For someone like 10, 12 with good techniques, I reckon the 77 Pro is an amazing racket for junior.
But if you're old like my dad here, who's growing a lot of white hair, then you want this one.
Man, where did I get her from? Okay, comment below if you like her terrible sense of humor, and then we might have her on more for more reviews. Just a quick shout out, thank you to Victor for, you know, my lovely shirt. Meilyne has one shirt too, but too cold for her to wear. What a wuss. And of course a beautiful racket as well. So hope you liked the review. A lot of people have asked for a direct comparison between the Yonex 77 Pro and the Victor Drive X12, and hopefully this video answered a lot of those questions. Was it good? Was it fun being on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think you want to be on more?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure she's the only kid that ever done a racket review or equipment review.
Maybe,
hey,
maybe not.
Maybe as well. Squeeze that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.
You said that 3 times!
I know, but I got to cut it out. Okay, bye-bye.